Aw man, I'm late again.
I was a young boy that had big plans. Now I'm just another shitty old man. But I have fun and I hate everything the world tells me, so fuck you. Glory days don't mean shit to me. I drink a six-pack of empathy. Life's a bitch and so am I. The world tells me, so fuck you. Wasted youth and a fence full of ideals. I had a young and optimistic point of view. Wasted youth and a fence full of ideals. I had a young and optimistic point of view. I take a bulge and my gut's getting bad. Oh my god, I'm turning out like my dad. I'm always sure I got a bad attitude. The world tells me, so fuck you. Always like niggas, I can't fuck it up. I don't have sex cause I can't get it up. I'm just a grunt sitting on the couch. The world tells me, so fuck you. Wasting youth in a fence full of ideals. I had a young and optimistic point of view. Wasting youth in a fence full of ideals. I had a young and optimistic point of view.
Brian, you gotta pick up the pace, man. New boss, he's gonna kill you. First day on the job, you're late. Hope he's a nice guy or I'm gonna be in trouble. Come on, let's go.
Now I'm just another shitty old man. I don't have fun and I hate everything the world tells me, so fuck you. Glory days don't mean shit to me. I drink a six-pack of empathy. Life's a bitch and so am I. The world tells me, so fuck you. The world tells me, so fuck you.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself,
fuck you. The world tells me, so fuck you. The world tells me, so fuck you.
Thank you. Welcome to the show tonight. Wow, what a turnout. Stadium seating. Something would actually fill up. Thank you. Alright, well, we got a great show for you tonight. It's the first episode, first installment of the Brian Petchers Show. You're witnessing history in the making. But before we get to it, I got a few orders of business I'm going to take care of first. One, it was my brother's birthday a couple days ago. So I'll give a shout out to him. Happy birthday, Adam. If any of you guys want to give him a call, his number is 203-255-5489. Feel free to give him a call. I mean, if he sounds angry, that's just how he is all the time. Yeah, so how about that snow we got today? Yeah, first snow of the school year. I mean, it's been kind of warm lately. It's about time. I don't know, but this is airing next week, so maybe it'll snow again before then. Who knows? But speaking of snow, snowball dances this weekend. It was a great time. Let's give a round of applause for the junior class putting that on. That was wonderful. Yeah, you guys are a great audience. Real energetic. But yeah, Trevor is my boy. He's got his slick back hair. He looked real good. He's the president of the junior class. So if you see him, tell him that he did a great job. And yeah. So how about these last couple weeks? They've been like crazy, right? So much work. All right, whatever. Let's move on. Nobody cares about that. The Rangers, they lost 7-4 the other night. Victor Kozlov had 4 goals. Any Rangers fans out there? No? A couple? All right. Let's get a round of applause for the Rangers. Yeah. All right, I love it. So anybody see my big poster out there? It's pretty big. I thought it might have been a little too much, a little presumptuous of myself to put a big pink and black poster of myself up, but I guess the response is pretty good. There's also a little crinkling in the bottom right corner. It's really bothering me, but try not to notice that, even though now you're gonna, because I just said it. But besides that, I mean, we got a great show tonight. Sit tight. Hey, let's give it up for the hockey team, actually. 4-0-2 right now. Yeah, all right. My first guest, Anthony Ferry, he's on the hockey team, and we'll get to him right when you get back. All right. Welcome back. I'm about to bring my first guest to the stage, the critically acclaimed, my good friend. He's got some nice flow, Anthony Ferry. Let's give him a round of applause.
Give it up for him, y'all. Wow. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
That's what you got there.
My spitter.
That's your spitter?
Right there? Hold on.
What's a spitter?
It's what I use to dispose of this.
What you got there?
This is Red Men, for those who don't know. This is fine chewing tobacco from I don't know really where it's from, but it's delicious and it's satisfying.
Is that what you usually chew? I've seen you around with other stuff.
I usually chew Kodiak.
I thought Skull was your guy.
No, I switched over because it doesn't do enough numbers on my teeth, so I decided to go for the more cancerous.
I thought Kodiak's...
Yeah, right?
You're pretty good with that.
Thanks.
Wait, so you're on television. You wanna throw any shout outs out there, anything like that?
Let's see. I like to shout to Zerk because he really knows how to get the ladies. I should really take some lessons from him. I'd like to shout to Maroney because his girlfriend is bigger than everyone in my family, which is kind of awesome. He has also got a huge schnoz, by the way. And
we just shaved his head. I actually saw pictures.
yeah, we actually gave him a Chad Johnson mohawk, so.
Yeah, that's like
that was kinda
his hair used to look like that, kind of, but not as cool.
No, not as cool.
Yeah, well, I
Not as
mean,
cool.
I'm exaggerating a little bit.
No, yeah.
Yeah, well, all right. So how you liking Skidmore so far?
It's pretty good.
Almost through the first semester. You got.
Yeah, I'm
No.
hating my business class, so that shit sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just really blows.
Why is that?
Because I have to sit with Mr. Cat. Is he gonna hear this, by the way?
We'll just use initials.
Oh man, well no, I like the teacher. It's just the kids in the class just really freak me out a little bit.
They do.
Actually, not all the kids in the class. I actually, just worked myself in between a rock and a hard place right there. So let's just drop it and go into something else. I don't want to talk about.
We're
anymore.
uncensored, by the way, so you can swear and stuff.
I know.
But I mean,
don't
try
wanna
to
talk
keep to a minimum.
I don't want to talk about other students or teachers because they are watching.
All right, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
But I understand that you are taking your business skills and have been opening a factory. You've been working there.
We opened a cheese factory. I don't know if anyone's heard about that, but we opened a giant cheese factory.
It's some free advertising right here, just for you viewers right there.
I gotta do it. But Maroney Ferry Cheese Factory, my friend Charlie Maroney and I decided to open a factory making all different kinds of cheese, cheddar, Lumburger, American, anything you can think of, we're making it. Swiss, definitely Swiss, especially.
Swiss, isn't Swiss the main product right there?
Yeah, Swiss is by far the main product. I'm gonna have to forget that, but it's the main product.
Where are you located?
Primarily in Saratoga Springs. It's a huge factory, like 800,000 square feet, probably a couple city blocks. No, seriously,
Yeah.
I'm not messing with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta come down sometime. I've heard
Yeah,
good
we
things.
advertise them at our big advertising is a hockey game, so a lot of cheese there.
You're gonna be open all winter?
Yeah, hopefully.
No
Hopefully
time.
till March.
Hopefully till March.
Hopefully till March, the end of March. We'll be at NCAA's.
Oh yeah.
Advertising there big time.
All right,
We'll be buying that.
Well, that's good.
Wow.
It's located on North Broadway.
Yeah, more foot traffic.
More foot traffic.
Yeah.
There's
More
those
window shoppers.
those business skills coming in right there.
Yeah. Without a doubt. More
Alright.
traffic, more cheese bought. More cheese bought. Happier everyone is. That's how it goes.
I think we all
That's
can
how it
agree.
goes.
Well, we all can agree on that.
Mm.
But all right, let's change gears a little bit. You understand you guys are 4-0-2 right now. Oh, he's a member of the men's ice hockey team, by the way. Sorry, I didn't
Shout out to those guys. Woodlawn. Woo.
establish that earlier. Yeah. So how's that going?
We're just trying to take it in 5-minute increments.
Yeah.
Staying up with the protein, with the nuts and raisins after the game. Trying to keep Mr. Sinclair happy.
Yeah.
Coach is doing a great job.
That's good.
But
That's good.
we're trying to just better ourselves every shift and building from there.
All right. So keep an eye out for them. All right. So I understand you're from Jersey City.
Yeah, that's right.
How's
Grab Joe Buttons, baby. Joe Buttons and Akon. They live around the block.
He's not even joking.
And I'm dead serious. They do live around the block. Those are my boys.
It's a picture of Jersey City we got up here right now.
Yeah.
Is that where you live? You live
Yeah.
right by the water?
No, over there.
Over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
The crummy part.
The crummy part?
Yeah, the crummy part. There
All right.
aren't really any nice parts.
Yeah.
Actually, Scuba, Steve Monterano worked in the nice part. That's only a couple of blocks, but besides that, the average income is about 10 grand.
And
I'm
he's
being
not
totally
joking.
Totally honest. And that's, I'd say 90% of that 10 grand comes from crack dealing, prostitution, coke smuggling.
Have you ever been involved in anything like that?
Absolutely not, Brian. I do not participate in anything like that.
Really?
No. Oh, I have seen a few deals go down in my day,
All right.
and I've seen a few lives lost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you
No, metaphorical lives.
should-
Yes, metaphorical lives.
some of your friends go down the wrong path.
You could say that. You
Yeah.
could say that. But they realize where they're going before they fall off the edge.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not sure about that. I really don't know. To be totally honest, I haven't talked to a bunch of my friends from home in a while because they're all caught up in the crack game.
they,
It's true.
they get lost in the crack game?
Yeah, they got lost. I mean, you're slinging crack rock, you got a wicked jump shot. They don't have the jump shot, so I mean, they gotta sling the rock.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, what else you got? Anything else new?
I found that there is a new dip on the market.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's called snus. I swear to God, it's called snus
Wow.
from Sweden,
Yeah?
and it's supposedly healthier. I don't know how it's possible, but it's healthier. And it's tobacco, salt, some citrus. I don't know.
Citrus.
A little birdie told me from Dartmouth that they dip it over there,
Yeah?
and they said they're liking it. It supposedly lasts longer, and it won't kill my teeth as much as the yak is killing my teeth.
Fake tooth in there. You want to show the people?
Yeah, you can zoom in on that. I don't want because then they'll see how discolored it is. I don't know how that's gonna do me in the women world. So I mean, whatever. Get a close up. Go ahead. I also have a wisdom tooth coming in, and it's absolutely killing me.
Yeah.
I almost stabbed myself in the face last night.
Really? You try to take it out yourself?
Yeah, if I had a big enough knife, I would have cut my jaw off.
He's not joking
I'm
either.
dead
He's not
serious.
joking.
I'm going to the dentist on Friday, by the way.
You are?
So,
When you got school on Friday?
yeah.
You cut in class?
No.
No?
No, I don't cut class. I don't go that way.
All
But
right.
I'm gonna go after my second presentation of the day.
Second.
Yeah. How cool is
Yeah, so what about this? We got a bunch of work last couple weeks, right? How you handling it?
that? I'm just taking it day by day, like Neil said.
Yeah?
Day by day.
Increment by increment?
Increment by increment, baby. 1 hour at a time.
All right.
Trying to play a little FIFA in there,
FIFA?
Got a little dip going.
Yeah?
Maybe a little Deal or No Deal, a little Guitar Hero.
You know what? You didn't watch Deal or No Deal last night.
Mm-mm.
I was kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's first missed show of the season, so
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty upset about that.
Yeah.
What happened on the show, by the way?
I missed it. I missed it too. It's on at 8 o'clock. It was on at 8 o'clock. I thought it was on at 9.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
bad
Their time switch. Hiram Mandel's a big OCD freak, so he's got to have his things the way they're going, so I don't know.
Yeah.
How about them Rangers, by the way?
I was just going to say that. I'm
Oh
not
my
even
God.
joking. I was just going to say that.
Yeah, that's really letting me down right now.
Kozlov with 4 goals.
Yeah, Shiny with 3, and it's still not good enough.
Yeah, he was pretty
Really
pumped.
Pisses me off.
I know.
Pisses me off.
What do you? I mean, Weeks was in that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Not a fan.
Nah,
of that
me
guy.
either. Me either.
Doesn't play the angles well. Doesn't get out there. Doesn't show it. Just
Not-
doesn't
not
show
at
it.
all.
And Lundqvist got the flow, and you gotta go with the flow.
You gotta go with the full because he got the heart too.
Mm.
But
And the ladies love him.
yeah, they do. He's in. You see him in those magazines, GQ,
No, I don't
all
look at
those.
gay magazines like
No,
that.
me either. But I just heard. I just heard.
Yeah, no, sure you did.
No,
I'm
I
just
did. No,
talking
I'm
about-
not. I did.
I saw him in the magazine. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I saw his little preview on MSG too.
Yeah, I missed that.
And he was rolling around Rockefeller Center, and there were like 8,000 girls behind him.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of wish I
Pretty
was
cool.
him.
Yeah, I mean,
He's kind of mad, but
yeah.
whatever.
You see my big poster?
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of worried. I was talking about it before.
No,
Yeah.
I heard from Ted Gowan that it was quite the poster.
Yeah.
So
You
well,
would-
you're not 6 foot, so I don't know where that came from.
What are you talking about?
What do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know.
You're like
Would you-
5'1", 5'1" max.
That's
I'm
you're
just
only like an inch
I'm
taller
just
than me.
messing, I
You're only
know.
like an inch taller than me.
I'm just messing.
You don't play like that on TV. What about yeah, so describe to the people who Teddy Gowan is, you know?
Ted
He's a pretty
Gowan
popular figure around campus.
is a 6'4" behemoth. He's 6'4", behemoth, with a beard thicker than mine.
A lot thicker.
No, not that much.
No, it's a lot
thicker.
thicker.
Freaking credit.
How long you been working on that, by the way?
Oh, a couple weeks.
A couple weeks?
Yeah, I got a
not
few
bad.
critters in here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good for a
I
couple weeks.
I saw a canary land on the left side the other day. Going, I gotta kick him out.
Really?
No,
Why don't you let him stay?
no, chill, because I'm trying to get my groove on.
Alright.
No, it's grimy.
Yeah, it was pretty grimy.
But yeah, so Ted Gowan, big dude, jacked, kind of actually not that jacked. Can drink a shitload of beer.
Yeah, I know. Early on in the year that he was calling himself, and everyone was calling him Keg Commander. You know, remember that?
I do remember.
He
that.
had like, at least 2 beers in
He
each hand.
also has a fair share of hair down there. If you know what I'm saying.
That's true. I mean,
Because he's a traditional guy, very old school.
yeah, he's
Doesn't believe in technology. Not Amish, but doesn't believe in technology. So,
I mean, he's not even joking either. Sorry, Ted.
Sorry, Ted. If you're watching this, which I'm sure you will be.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
I had to give
that.
a shout out to the bush.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna have the lovely Sam Dasher on the show. All right, welcome back. I'm about to welcome another one of my good friends. She lives down the hall from me. The wonderful Sam Dasher. Give her a round of applause.
He's the one singing the song that's playing. Hey, girl. I feel you creeping, I can see it from my shadow.
So how you doing, Sam?
Alright, I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm a little sick.
Yeah, so bear with us a little bit if you know she's talking a little soft.
Yeah, sorry.
But how are things going today?
Things are good. I had a big meeting with my business group preparing for our MB107 presentations on Friday.
How'd that go?
It went okay. You know, we didn't really get much done today, which kind of sucked.
Really?
Yeah, and our coach sent one of our group members out to Burgess to get him a smoothie, like in the middle of our meeting.
That doesn't sound too professional to
You
me.
told him to suck it.
I did.
You did?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I was like, hey, get me a pastry too. And he
You
did.
would tell him that. You would.
I would.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You would. Keep putting the dip in your mouth.
No,
Yeah.
I will.
I know.
But so what's wrong with you today?
I'm just not feeling well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good. My first class got canceled.
Yeah, you got to sleep in?
Yeah, so I got to sleep. And I actually had a sleepover last night with Liz Keegan.
You had a sleepover?
Yep, slept in Liz's bed last night.
Oh, you probably got her sick too.
No.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. No, you probably got her sick.
Hi, Liz.
Oh yeah, you want to give any shout outs on television, you know?
I know.
Yeah, you do know.
Liz, Lauren, Rachel, Paula, Serena, Emily Goldman.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Anna Paula.
Yeah, alright, well,
So,
alright.
yes.
So what have you been up to lately? Anything new?
Anything new? I don't know. I went to my first hockey game this weekend ever. It was pretty exciting. They tied.
Yeah?
I went to both games. They tied.
How'd Ferry look out there?
Barry looked brilliant, and it's really funny because he's the easiest one to tell who he is because that fucking mop coming out from under the helmet.
I'm growing my hair, by the way, till March.
Yeah, and I sat with your girlfriend during the game on
I don't know,
Saturday.
she's not going to appreciate that.
Well, no, and I did, and I was like, oh, it's so easy to tell who he is, and she's like, yeah, I know, I hate his hair.
Yeah. She hates my beard, too.
Yeah, she was complaining about it.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
gonna
it's
lie.
gross. You should do something about it. She's your girlfriend.
You're not gonna
Yeah,
give a
but she
shout out
loves
to
me.
Ferry?
She loves me for who I am.
You sure
And
about
what you
that?
can do to her.
No. Yeah, kind of. Kind of, sometimes. When I have my A game, I bring my A game in the bedroom every now and then. Sometimes I can't.
Do you think Allie's gonna be watching? Allie, that's her name, by the way. You don't
My
want to give a shout out?
girlfriend's name is Alexandra Bruno.
Give her a shout
I
out.
give her a shout out, but she doesn't go here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she'll
next.
catch it.
Maybe next.
This is going on YouTube, by the way, too.
She will be coming here next year, actually. She's a soccer recruit, so that should be
Yeah,
fun.
that's true.
Maybe we'll get married.
How are you doing?
I'm not bad, you know, hanging in there.
Yeah,
Trying to get all my work done the next couple weeks.
tough, right?
Yeah, it is tough.
I have a question, Brian.
Yeah, let's.
How was your night on Saturday, by the way?
It was fantastic.
What'd you do? Did you have fun at the dance?
I went to the dance, yeah. And it was good.
Gross.
You know, went to the dance, hung out. You know, I saw Ferry after. Hey, what did I catch you doing? I mean, I interrupted something, didn't I?
Yeah, I was studying for my econ test on Saturday night.
At 2 in the morning. You didn't have your shirt on. I was.
No, I mean, my pants were half off. Kind of getting down on my econ work.
Yeah.
And Petch decides to barge in.
Allie happened to be up here too.
No.
No?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought I saw it.
She might have been in my bed.
Yeah, but
Sleeping though.
So she was passed out.
Yeah, that's
Passed
right.
out.
But anyway, back to you. What were you doing on Saturday?
I was just hanging out.
After the dance? Didn't I see you with? Didn't you
I
see
think I
him?
saw you with some fine young woman.
Some fine young woman.
I mean, maybe.
Was her shirt off?
I might know her name.
No, not on national television.
Okay.
I mean, just for the sake of whatever. What did you do after the dance?
Went downtown.
Yeah, what did you do downtown?
Downtown? What kind of downtown?
Went to the bars.
Oh, that downtown. Not the other downtown?
Later.
Oh, later. Later. You went downtown later.
Wait,
No.
went downtown later with who?
I went downtown, like downtown Saratoga.
Oh, but you're not even 21.
I went to Compton's to have something to eat.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you have to drink?
I had a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke? All right, how was that?
It was pretty darn delicious.
It was.
Did you see Phil McDavid down there?
Yeah.
What was he doing? How was his night going? Do you have any comments on that, Petch?
Phil McDavid.
Phil McDavid.
A shout out to Phil McDavid, by the way. Lives down in Spruce B. He's a great guy. Say hi if you see him.
Yeah, he's on the hockey team too.
He's got kind of reddish hair. Good guy.
Little nuts.
Little nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, he gets out of hand sometimes, but
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
yeah, he's a good guy though.
Not as funny as you.
So anyway, how'd your night end up?
No,
How'd it
Yeah, what'd you end up doing that night?
it ended up great. I mean,
You think we're gonna let you off this easy?
I really didn't do that much. Just,
You didn't do that much.
It was a pretty standard.
Did you see Teddy Gowan on there around like 5 a.m.?
I actually did.
You did?
Teddy
Oh, yeah,
Gowan,
where'd you see
the
him?
kid we were talking about before, he was
Bush.
real hairy. He walked in and he was like, "Oh, Petchers," and I was like, "Oh, Teddy," because it was kind of weird seeing him that late at night, and I think he was, under the influence. But so we met up late night. It's kind of funny,
Just funny.
It was
Just you and him.
a little.
Just you and him alone.
And my other friend,
Who?
this girl I know, she lives.
Do you know her well?
Yeah.
You know her
Hey,
intimately?
wait. Faye, didn't you leave your red line over here?
Oh, changing the subject.
No, I mean we
I'd like to sponsor this drink, by the way, while I'm on here, along with the Cheese Factory. This makes you go absolutely nuts, and you can't exceed more than one of these per every 4 hours. So if you take a sip of that before a hockey game, you absolutely freak the fuck out.
It's
So-
378% of vitamin C, how much you're supposed to have every day.
You have no idea. Get some of this shit. They'll do homework for 4 hours, and you can have sex longer, which is really a helper. Especially for those who have a hard time. With,
Like you?
No, absolutely not. That's why I was on Petch's desk.
Like you?
No, that's not. It has nothing to do with that. He just left it here by
Brian
accident.
thought I had a slight problem with the prematureness of his children. If you know what I mean.
He's just messing around.
No.
Just messing around.
Maybe.
How would Ferry know anyway?
Oh, I
He
know.
knows.
I know.
Anyway, hey,
Yes.
Sam. So you're from Manhattan.
Yes, I am.
How do you like living there?
I love it. I've lived there my whole life. I live on the Upper West Side.
Where would it be? Is that on this side of the map? I can't really tell.
Well, it depends. Are we looking south or are we looking north?
We're looking north.
Okay, if we're looking up north, then I would be this way.
This way.
Yeah, or like 67 Midtown between Broadway and Amsterdam.
All right.
It's a good
Sam works for
time.
Vivid Video, by the way, which is a high-end porn company, and she just got an extended contract through
Yeah.
Jenna Jameson's agent. So
Yeah, Ferry dabbles in that too. He's the one who, they do the gay porn.
that is not true.
You
As I
like,
just mentioned, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but we call her.
I don't
It's a blow. You know, Allie. It's kind of his girlfriend's a blow up doll.
I don't let my business life get in the way of my personal life.
Yeah, that's true. Just because you like to suck the penis
There's nothing wrong with
on
sucking
camera.
penis. I do not suck it on camera.
All right. Just take it back a couple steps. Anyway, so is living in Saratoga Springs, nice quiet area, different than the city?
I mean, yeah, it's a good time. I haven't really been off. I don't go off campus a lot during the week just because of work and schedule and classes and stuff. But on the weekends, it's just because going out and stuff, it's fun. It's just a little different pace. I'm used to partying in apartment buildings and houses and being able to walk here and.
Is it nice?
What, here?
Yeah, is it nice to walk?
Yeah,
whatever?
that's nice. I mean, I walk everywhere at home.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be nice. But you have to rely on people with cars to get around.
Here?
Yeah, because I don't have a car yet here.
Oh yeah.
So when can we make a porno shoot?
After this.
Okay, that's good enough. That's all I needed to know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess look out for that.
You gonna wear those glasses?
Yeah, are you going to wear that,
Scrummy fleece that I stole from Gunnery?
Yep, with fucking glue on your pants.
Glue?
Why don't you move the camera?
Why don't I what?
Why don't you move the camera?
All right. By the way, his name isn't Nate. We want to just point that out. He's got a Nate jacket on.
Stole this.
He didn't go to Gunner either.
No, did not.
Just
Rep Loomis Chafee, by the way, prep school, Windsor, Connecticut.
yeah, throw a shout out there.
Brian went there.
Yeah.
Really sucks. Don't ever
Go
go there.
Fieldston.
Don't ever go there.
All right. So
What's Fieldston?
Fieldston's the high school I went to.
was it in the city?
It's actually in Riverdale, which is a little out of Manhattan. It's in the Bronx, but
Is it a nice area or not?
yeah, no, it's a really nice area. A lot of people went here. Allie Leader, August, Maddie, Harry's way.
Who the hell are all those?
Yeah,
Willie's
I don't know
They
any
go
of those people.
here.
Yeah, I know shit they go here. Who
Okay,
are
Harry
they?
Zwick's a freshman. Willie's a sophomore.
No,
August
no,
and
no.
Matt are juniors. Allie Leader's a senior. Suck it. Fucking lick my nut.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
so
you feeling a little better? Your voice seems to be coming back.
yeah,
Actually,
I know. It's good because I've been saving it all day.
saving it
For you.
for the show. Oh, thank you.
Not a problem.
I heard
Yeah.
you tried to pursue a singing career.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I was gonna ask you about it. I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
But first I want to know about Barry's dancing career. Because he was
I
doing
am
dance
taking
and
ballet
cheese.
next semester, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah, but I am probably way better than you.
Are you guys in the
your
same
plie.
class?
Yeah, we
No, I
are.
don't
With a
even
lot
know-
of other
I don't know
people.
what a plie is.
Let's do a plie,
No,
you know.
I did, actually, I never taken ballet before. I'm a breakdancer, to be totally honest.
Show us.
No, I don't know. I don't let my business life get in the way of my personal life.
Yeah.
And my mom Petchers this time.
All right, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
Fine. He's got so many industry, the cheese, the
That's
gay,
right,
gay porn, the
I'm a busy
breakdancing.
man.
He's a busy man.
Big men do big things.
Big men?
Big
Yeah, how
men
tall are
do
you?
big things. No, big men do big things.
Big men?
Yeah. Small men do small things.
This is a pretty big
Yeah.
deal.
Well, I mean,
I don't see you doing anything like this. All you do is hockey.
no.
That's pretty small. The
That
cheese
is pretty
factory.
small. Cheese factory is rather large. Rather large. If you really think, if you want to think about it, I have an 800,000 square foot factory.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
You
Well,
should close it out before you get too embarrassed, brother.
I'm gonna. Thank you guys. Let's get a round of applause for my lovely guests.
Thank you very much.
And so look out for them in their respective careers and whatnot. Look out for the hockey games and the everything she does. All right, and we'll be right back after this. All right. Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned. Just gotta throw this out there. A lot of the things that were said were fabrications of the truth. All right, they were built up a little bit, just having a little fun. All right, we're gonna, don't listen to her or anything these guys ever say again. Just change gears a bit. I got a short film that I'm gonna show next. It's from the film company that I'm financing, so you gotta root for them. We're gonna show part 1 today and part 2 next week, so stay tuned. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
America's favorite group of kids. These 7 friends were the first people to be watched as sports figures and sitcom stars. They played in the first unprofessional sport to be televised. From their humble beginnings, they rose up to become the most famous teenagers in the world. They were riding a tidal wave of success, but what they didn't know was that it would all come crashing down as fast as it rose up. This amazing journey began on a Sunday morning when Anders Hauser, newly appointed head of the recreation department, came to the tennis courts and made the kids a proposition. He said he would continue to let them play if they would let him base a 5-episode TV series on roller hockey.
Anders Hauser? Oh yeah. Patch, look at my finger. Anders Hauser, he brings the pain, dude. He signed us, multi-million-dollar deals. We're good to go for life. Head of the roller department at Rec. You know how House gets down.
Of course the kids said yes. They signed the contract and the deal was made. Money was also involved. They would be paid per hour for their time working on the show.
It was a great idea. Play hockey, get paid. What else could you want?
Yeah, it was pretty much amazing. All the bitches.
The boys loved the idea, and now the roller hockey was being televised. They almost instantly became celebrities in Fairfield overnight. Although the fame did not go to their heads yet. This show that was on public programming surprisingly got increasingly popular at a rapid rate. After only about a month on the air, the show went national and was bought by NBC. This of course made the kids more rich and famous than they already were. The show went #1 on the primetime ratings charts. They were now Hollywood celebrities. They were on the cover of magazines, and they were a major target for the paparazzi.
2001 noisemaker off the hook, gorilla anthem. This is DJ K-Slay from around the way, and I smack the shit out of any of you DJs that front on this shit.
Yeah, I heard you ladies got them bang bangs, do you really? I heard y'all niggas like the bang bang, do you really? I heard you ladies got them bang bangs, do you really? I heard y'all niggas like the bang bang.
I never play a fan of the fame. I got love for the game, never lust for the dames. I got dust in my vein, lit off in the brain. Can't talk.
Yeah, the paparazzi were out of control. It was really getting on my nerves. I couldn't take it anymore. As these boys got increasingly popular, their attitudes got more haughty and arrogant.
What the fuck you doing?
The fun only lasted a short while before the trouble started. The kids were on top of the world at one moment, and the next something terrible happened. This event started a chain reaction of bad events that killed the careers of the roller hockey crew. It was soon called the beginning of the end, the day Sean Steinmax hit Jay Som with his car.
I hope you all enjoyed that. You're going to have to sit tight until next week before you see the conclusion. That's about it for today. Let's thank Anthony Ferry and Sam Dash for making an appearance. Give them a round of applause, everybody. All right, and that's it. Stay tuned next week. Holla at your boy.